Welcome to the Weather Centre, everyone, for an update of today's weather conditions. Our futurecast shows that we finally have a cold front making landfall over the country today, and that's already brought showers to parts of the Western Cape, and those will continue, but a clearance is expected later on. Rain also likely along parts of the south coast. Lots of high-level cloud will be moving in over the Cape provinces today, although the northern and much of the Eastern Cape will remain dry, while it's going to be a sunny and very hot day into parts of the Lowveld in particular, with temperatures rising well into the 30s. By this evening, it will become cloudy along parts of the east coast, and there may also be some light rain in places. Our rainfall probability map indicates those isolated showers that are still expected for today over parts of the Western Cape, spreading in along the south coast. Up to a 40% chance for many areas, including the mountainous parts of the Western Cape, but quite a lot of clearance will be taking place in the afternoon hours. No further rain expected by this evening. And at the same time, cloud cover will increase along the east coast, and there we see where a bit of rain is possible by later tonight, including Durban, Pietermaritzburg, and even down towards Umtata. The temperatures for this afternoon, as we can see, are going to be very high up in the northern parts, mid-30s around the Kruger Park, 30 degrees for Richards Bay before cooler air reaches there later on, while the cold front is already pushing in cooler air across the Western Cape as well as much of the Eastern Cape, with most areas in the upper teens and low 20s. The detailed coastal conditions for today indicating light to moderate winds along our west coast. Alexander Bay gets up to 25 kilometers per hour. A 2.5 meter swell is expected across this stretch of the coastline. Around the Cape Peninsula today, swells will be between 2.5 and 3 meters, a long period of 14 seconds, and southwesterly winds get up to 20 kilometers per hour for both Table Bay and around Cape Agulhas. Along the south coast, we're expecting light winds for Plettenberg Bay, but moderate for Port Elizabeth and Jeffreys Bay. Swells over this area very similar to what we saw along the western coastline at 2.5 meters. Along the east coast, on the other hand, we're expecting an easterly to southeasterly swell with a period of 10 seconds, although the swell heights remaining low at 1.5 meters, and Durban can expect a southerly wind to reach 30 kilometers per hour. That's all from the Weather Centre. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday.